AirGhandi review Diana XR200.
Bay State Red Wolf Heritage Huben K1 at the shooting range. Steyr Pro X. Servus, thanks for dropping in. Yeah. Yeah.
Servus, thanks for dropping in. Today I'm presenting to you a highlight that many of you have been waiting for months already, since the very first announcement. I got the Diana XR200 in green. This is the first XR200 model Diana released to the market. There will be a second model with a wooden stock. I have no release date for that one yet, but this one should be available really soon. Today I will tell you everything I know about the gun so far. A few infos are still missing, but this won't be my last video. Of course, I will show you an extensive Diabolo test, so which Diabolos or maybe even slugs perform well in the Diana. And of course, I will take an outdoor test over a greater distance. Today is the initial review, and I'll take a trigger test, a chrono test, a sound test and a shooting test, and then I'll finally let you know what I think who this gun is made for. I'd say we just start with all the specialties, and that's quite a lot. Diana XR200, 109 centimeters long and weighing only 3 kilograms. Of course, the super light synthetic stock plays a major role in that. We have a barrel length of 56.8 centimeters, a very long barrel that is hidden in a carbon shroud. The carbon shroud means that the gun comes with a built-in silencing technique right out of the box. An optional adapter with a half-inch UNF thread to mount silencers has already been announced for the future. We'll see how loud it is as is in the following sound test. Yes, 56.8 centimeter barrel. We have a cartridge down here with 280 cubic centimeters. The system runs with 200 bar. Earlier today I thought, come on, I'll fill a cartridge and shoot it down to the regulator pressure. The regulator is, you can see it here, set to around 90 bar. And I thought I'll quickly shoot it down from 200 to 90 bar before breakfast and start filming later. If somebody would have told me that I could take 390 shots until I'm down there, I would have had my breakfast before the test. That's an amazing yield. The gun is caliber 4.5, but there will also be a 5.5 version. As a stronger FAC version for people that are legally allowed to shoot it, there will also be 6.35 and 7.62 versions. For all the English-speaking fans, please follow this channel here, AirGhandi World, where I will present the XR200 with higher calibers and more power over greater distances. Of course, this video is a good start to get to know the gun. I'm just saying there will be high power videos on AirGhandi World. I mentioned the synthetic stock already. It is rubberized in the front and grip area. I don't want to say it is sticky, but it has really good grip. So sticky in a positive way. Here we have an adjustable cheek piece, adapted depending on the height of your setup. If you have a lower 32 scope, you probably go for a low or medium height. I'm using a Hawk Sidewinder 6-24x56 FFP scope with a height adjustable mount. The Sportsmatch ATP 61. That's why I rose the cheek piece pretty high, so I can take a straight, clear look into my scope. Back here is a rubber butt plate. I want to measure something for you now. As you can see, the gun has a divided prism rail here, and I want to measure how long both parts are. The front piece is 3.5 centimeters, the back piece is 8.3, 8.4 centimeters. There's a good reason why these rails are divided. Normally you can find the magazine here. It's a 14-shot drum magazine caliber 4.5, but it was not available yet when I shot the video. I still asked Diana to shoot the video now. I already mentioned there are more to come, but today I'm showing it with a so-called twin shot tray. I'll show you in the shooting test. Twin shot means, what the heck, I'm removing it. This is the twin shot tray and you just place it in this opening. You load a Diablo, shoot it, load a Diablo from the other side, push it in, shoot it, and load a Diablo from the other side. Meaning you can load it from both sides, or you can use one side, load, shoot, whatever floats your boat. Another advantage of this rifle is that it is fully usable for left and right handers. You see the cheek piece is the same on both sides, and you can put the repeating lever, you see the biathlon repeater here, on the other side. Same goes for the safety. You see fire and safe here. The pin is on the other side right now. Here you can also switch sides. Talking about safety, it is a manual safety, so you deactivate it, shoot as long as you want, and then activate it again. I already mentioned that it is a regulated system with a system pressure of up to 200 bar. The system is regulated by a high-grade Altaros regulator, which is set to 90 bar. The regulator is responsible for keeping a constant pressure of 90 bar. You'll see its effect in the Chronograph test. Next on the list is the trigger. This gun has a lot of highlights, but a special one is this trigger. It is based on the T06 trigger most Diana shooters already know, but it was modified for the XR200, so it's not an exact copy. Like the T06, it can be adjusted in travel, pull and weight, so I'd say the first test today will be the trigger test to find out, and I guess the test will be great, how much gram the trigger will be set to right out of the box. I'm grabbing my Lyman trigger tester, switching to kilogram and gram. I'm repeating once, and you can already see how smooth and silent it is. And then I told you it's going to be great. 78 gram. Absolutely great setup, and you will see in the shooting test what great results you can achieve with this. Well, we took the trigger test. I want to show you one more specialty of the gun, and then we go for the sound test. The specialty, I can show it after shooting now. You see the cartridge manometer here. The manometer can be switched. So if you are left-handed and your head is on the other side of the gun, you can bring it over to your side. It is a great advantage. I personally always think, well, it's difficult if it is my own gun. I dare looking at it from the front, but yeah, staring into the barrel to see the pressure of your cartridge feels kind of stupid. That's why it is great that you can check it safely from the side here. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. You can see another specialty on the stock down here. The Accutech bipod is of course not part of the delivery, but you can see a very long Picatinny rail here, which leaves you the option to comfortably mount a bipod. And another cool thing, just doesn't stop. I just want to show you how you load the gun. I mean, how it is loaded or filled with air, of course. You can unscrew this high-grade metal cap on the tip, and there's a Foster quick-fill connection. If you have the Diana pump, you can just attach it and fill it up. If you have 1/8 inch, there's an adapter from 1/8 inch to Foster quick-fill. And if you have any questions here, you can contact me anytime. But I guess most of you can fill directly over 1/8 Foster quick-fill. I talked a lot. I'd say we go for the sound test now, and afterwards the Chrony test, the shooting test, and the result. It stays exciting. Now for the sound test. Okay, I set up the test and loaded a Diabolo, since it is a bit quieter with Diabolo compared to without. I brought the sound level meter, which I reset now, and then I'm quiet, so it only tracks the shot. And we end up with 86.7 dB. Like I said, there are plans for a silencer in the future. Now let us check how consistent the rifle is and how much power it brings to the table. Have fun! Okay, I prepared my next experiment. I'm shooting Qingyang 8.48 grain, 0.55 gram and 4.50 millimeter heads. Again, an extensive Diablo test. This looks a bit weird, but I want it all in the frame. The test will follow. Maybe I'll find something that's even more precise, but step by step. I found these in a quick test to be very good, and that's why I'll use them today. Okay, we'll take 10 shots. Let's go. I'll load from this side. Much easier. Could have seen that way sooner. That's the advantage of the twin tray. Load left or right, just as you wish. It's very consistent, I see that already. Just as an information, if you are using softer lead like JSB, it can be quite a bit faster. You see now in the summary of our 10 shots, 161 to 164 meters, average 162. A spread from min to max of 3 meters per second and a standard deviation of 1.2 meters per second. Just 1 meter deviation, yeah, the regulator seems to work. We'll see how good it all works out in the shooting test. We're finally there. Let's go! Okay, we're here for the shooting test. I'm just getting comfortable here. Diana XR200. I'm adapting the zoom a bit. Diana XR200. I'm shooting Qingyang 0.55 gram domed 4.50 millimeters. What I didn't mention before, the complete rifle is made in Germany. Even the stock was built in Germany. We have a Lothar Walther barrel, 56.8 centimeters long, a choked barrel, high-end quality, and I am really excited for the shooting test. The training was really good. I hope I can reproduce it in front of the camera. We'll take 10 shots. Let's go, guys. I'm trying not to talk today while shooting. I want the best possible result. Man, I'm sweating. It is so hot in here. But what doesn't make me sweat is the trigger. It is out of this world. I have no clue how many shots I took already. I'll take one more and hope I don't blow it. If not, it's a really good result. I'd say I get the spread meter and then we see what spread we've got. Yeah, with my one mistake it's 8 millimeters. Otherwise we would have round about 6 to 7 millimeters, so 9 to 10 shots in one hole. One went a bit to the side. Yeah, you have to keep up the concentration. You realized I was really quiet while shooting, which is quite unusual for me. But I wanted the best result. I'd say we take another 10 shots. Let's go. I'm giving my best. Yeah, I went back to loading on the right side. It's just a habit. I normally always load from the right, so it just comes easier to me. The trigger is playing a major part with these results. You barely blow a shot because you don't need any power. Let's see if I can make it without mistake. That's number 4. The high, very high consistency is super important. A little bit too low. They have to impact with the same power. Man. First try was better when I shut up. That's annoying. Oops, I did it again. It's getting the new normal that I blow one shot every other video. Well, yeah, the last one was worse, but you see that shooting is a sport of concentration, and you don't succeed if you keep talking. But I want to entertain you and share every information and emotion while I'm shooting. So, yeah. That's why I have to accept these mistakes. You see that the rifle definitely can do it. The other 18 or 19 shots we took were all ultra precise. And I believe we could go on like this for quite some time. Crazy. Nice, nice, nice. I'd say that's proof enough. The gun is shooting straight. Of course, we take a look at the second spread and then we head to the result. This is the result. Almost 7.5 joule power. Okay, 0.2, 0.3 are missing. Use some softer Diabolos and it gets a bit faster and you will reach 7.5. I went with the Queen Youngs today, but I will of course test JSB, H&N and everything else I'll find, including slugs, in another video. A standard deviation of 1 meter per second. The Altaros regulator works really great, fully switching from left to right, including the manometer, and cool that you don't have to stare into the barrel. The possibility to remove this high-grade cap and fill the cartridge, you can attach a bipod. The cheek piece is fully adjustable. An unbelievable trigger with, what was it, 75 gram trigger weight? Not sure, but well under 100 gram. And then the shooting result. I think I could show some great highlights in this first review. We waited so long for this rifle, but for good reasons. When the Diana P1000 reached its end of life, it really left a gap. A lot of Diana fans and PCP shooters were asking, will there be something new and when? And yeah, then the XR200 was announced and we had to wait really long. I love the look, I love the shroud on this rifle, the large cartridge, the bipod option, the adaptable cheek piece. They thought of everything. I had a ton of fun testing it and I'm looking forward to further tests and videos. Testing slugs, shooting outside over larger distances to see what else this gun has to offer. I hope you were entertained and you had a nice first impression. If you have open questions that this video didn't answer, just put it in the comments and I'll try and squeeze it into the next video. I often write full scripts and try to document everything, but still sometimes something gets lost. But overall I think I told you a lot. You can buy this gun at my partner shop, Action Shop 24. You will get this version there and in the future of course the wooden version. You can also buy AirGhandi's finest there and a lot of other cool stuff. Pay them a visit. If you are a Diana fan, you will find what you search for in the Action Shop. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you'll be back next week. I'll try and find something exciting for you. Thanks for watching. Ciao servus, says AirGhandi.